Let's do the necklace now. Now you may not have a chip like this, and yours are cut out. I have them cut out on a scroll saw, but I thought I'd show you how to create a claw using the template. Um, this is a piece of mat board that I cut the shape of a claw in, and I just trace around my paper board. This is probably a 1/4 inch thick board. You may have 1/2 inch or inch thick, and so you can take it and split it. This is what you'll get is the scroll saw already trimmed those out, and you'll want to split it so it's about 1/8 of an inch thick, and then you can get more of them out of there and kind of round the claws, get them shaped like a claw. This is a bear claw necklace, and we've given you leather that you can cut a strip of that for a string, and round beads that you can make sure we cast those with a hole in them, but you'll have to chase them out a little bit, smooth them, trim them, make them rounder, because it's a pretty good cast, but might need a little work. Like these claws, shaping it with my X-Acto knife and then wetting it with the bonding agent and smoothing it with the burnisher, and then turning it. The claw is they'll toe in, the bears. They'll toe in on their feet. They have claw on each end. I mean, in each toe, and those claws turn in. Here I'm putting a little pad over the end, because when we poke a hole through this with an awl, we don't want it to split on the end. So if you put a little pad, it also makes it a little thicker there, and that's part of the anatomy of the claw. And there they are, all the claws and beads all chased out and dried, and now I'm going to poke a hole in it with an awl, and I think I want a bigger hole, so I started it with that little awl. Now I'm going to use a big awl to put a bigger hole through there. Sometimes I punch these out with a leather punch, but and we have on our brush set, we have a set of awls too, but here I'm going to put 2 round beads on to start this, and then a claw, and you want to make sure you get them all on the same way. I'm going to loop that back around so I don't have things falling off, but while I'm working on it. But I punched a hole in all these claws, and now I'm going to put a claw in on behind those 2 beads, and then a bead between each claw, and it makes a nice little necklace to go on your warrior. And what you can do is actually tie it around his neck, and then wet the use some of that thicker bonding agent to wet the claws on the tips and the beads, and it'll stick down, fuse into his war shirt when you're ready to put it on. And there's my necklace.